Hello everyone, this is author, motivational speaker, and dating coach Matthew C. Horne. And I'm bringing you a video tonight titled, How to Be the Man She Wants to Have Sex With Immediately. I got one for you tonight. But before we go any further, always know my videos in the dating space, they're inspired by my books, How to Get Beautiful Women and Everything Else You Want from Life. In addition to How to Be Appealing to Successful Black Men for Black Women. They're both available at my website, www.matthewchorne.com. Get your copies. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and to continue to push with the algorithm so I can continue to bring you these elevated messages. But let's get right to it. I got one for you. How to be the man she wants to have sex with immediately. And every woman has seen a man, and the first thought that came to her mind was, I have to have him. Nothing outside of sex entered her mind because she was in the presence of a sex symbol. That's the cornerstone of a sex symbol man right there. Is that women's first inclination, her first instinct, and her only thought concerning this man when she sees him is, I have to have sex with him. That's when a man has truly become a sex symbol. And a man can elicit that kind of response from women on a consistent basis when he has a singular focus on women who want to have sex with him. He doesn't focus on any other type of woman. He focuses on women who want to have sex with him immediately as soon as they meet him. And since that's a singular focus, then that is what's going to enter his space into abundance. But later in the video, I'll talk about not just having that enter your space, but being able to capture it. Because the universe's only job is just to deliver. And I'll get more into that. But every woman has had that man that they've seen that has suspended their societal programming, and she had to have sex with him. And more than likely, she put herself in a situation for that to happen. Those are offerings of men. Those are sex symbols. And that sex symbol, once again, he is a man that a multitude of women look at, and their first thought, their first inclination, their first instinct is, I have to have sex with him. That's when you've become the sex symbol man. And I'll tell you how this looks in real time. Because every woman has that side of her. Regardless of what the society has lied to you and told you about women, every woman has that side of her. Because it's private. It's natural. So what this looks like in real time, I'll rewind this back some years. And I was in a shopping center running some errands. And I was leaving the shopping center, and I saw this nice little fat butt red bone, exactly how I like, man. I saw her crossing the street. I mean, crossing over the little driveway within the shopping center. And I had to stop my car. And right before she could really cross, I pulled up on her. And she saw me. She was on the phone. And we engaged in some conversation. And she was interested, but she hadn't abandoned her phone call yet, because I did interrupt her phone call. So I said, all right, give me 1 second. I'll get out so we can talk. I get out. I'm in good shape, having a nice fitted shirt, skinny jeans, just some regular Nikes, but I'm looking slim. I'm looking good, clean. And I got out. She saw how tall I was, and she saw like how my body was, and she got out that phone very quickly and was just like, oh my God, that red beam of lust is real. That's when her reality is suspended, because she's forced to abandon her programming of getting something in exchange for her sex, for her poofy, because nature's calling her name. And she looked up at me, and nature was calling her name. And it turns out that she had just, her boyfriend had just said some wild shit to her in terms of them not being together anymore. I guess it was just, she was fresh off of a breakup, and she was looking for the next dude that's going to fill that thing up. And so we met, and she said, oh my God, those were her exact words. She looked up at me, she got off the phone, and she was just like, well, I hope I'm not being too forward, but I want to see you tonight. She said, I'm not being too forward, am I? I'm like, no, because I want the same thing. And she's like, okay, I'm going to go home and, freshen up and get changed and all that stuff. And I'll let you know when I'm on the way, because I gave her my number. And she did let me know she was on the way about 35 minutes later. And she came over, and we got right to that shit. And we had a really fun time. And she had not been with another man in years. I mean, that's what she told me. And there were a lot of guys that were trying to have sex with her. She told me about guys on her job that's been trying to fuck her. She told me about, guys that she meets on a daily basis. And she was a young, attractive, light-skinned, long-haired chick, the one that society celebrates that all the men want. And so she wasn't lying to me. And she was just like, I was the one. And that's a sex symbol man right there. All of her programming, everything is suspended when she meets that sex symbol man. But she said something very revealing and telling after we had sex. And what she said to me was, my mother told me not to have sex with a man that hasn't given you anything. My mother told me you always make a man give you something in order to have sex with him. So her mother conditioned her to move in unison with societal programming. Her mother sold her the false value of her puthi. Her mother told her that most men are weak and they're going to give you something in exchange for something that is an equal exchange. That's what her mother programmed her to do. But guess what suspended her programming? Nature. And nature is how you want every woman to desire you in a natural fashion. If it's a primal level of desire, then nature has sanctioned that desire. That's a desire that's going to work out in your favor because it's nature, it's natural. Nature has sanctioned it when it's primal. That's the way it's supposed to be. That's in alignment with her creation. But if nature did not sanction it, then the society sanctioned it. If there's a required offering, if it's not natural and it's her desire towards you is a result of her programming, meaning that you have to give her things in order for her to give you a semblance of desire, then it's not going to work out in your favor. Then it's not natural, it's fueled in manipulation, and it's not going to work out in your favor. So you always want women to desire you on a primal and natural fashion. Nature's pulling her towards you. And when nature pulls her towards you, there's no offerings necessary. You are the offering because you're the departure. You're the departure. And that's the difference. And most men are moving in conjunction with the society. They believe the lies of the society that they have to give women things in order to have sex with them. And that's why they sign up for dynamics that ultimately blow up in their face. What do you think is going to happen if you accept a woman saying, oh, sex means so much to me. I just don't have sex with men as soon as I meet him. What do you think is going to come with that? It means you're going to have to give her all kinds of offerings, time, energy, unnecessary conversation. You're going to have to give her all of these offerings. And then when those offerings mount and they compile enough to fulfill her lack of desire for you, compensate her for her lack of innate natural desire for you, then that's when she's going to give you a piece of that pity puthi. That's how that works. But you're establishing a dynamic that's going to work against you because you let her know from the very beginning, you sanction you giving an offering every time you want to get a piece of that puthi. Society programmed her. She offered it to you and you accepted it and you sanctioned it. And that's why you're sleeping on the fucking couch if you haven't taken your wife out in long enough. That's why you having sex with your wife, if you're lucky, once or twice a month. Because she doesn't desire you on a primal level. She conditioned you to take care of her while she gives you inferior treatment. She conditioned you and you sanctioned it. So that's how that works. That's how that works with the sex symbol man. The woman desires him on that primal level. And when that primal level is introduced, nothing can interfere with it. That's her God side. The world conditioned her, but nature conditioned her. Nature instructed her. Nature created her. So nature is always going to supersede societal programming when the two must go head to head. And so with that, the thing about the universe, I'm going to introduce the universe now, show you how critical this is in women wanting to have sex with you immediately. When it comes to the universe is always going to bring us what we fixate our minds on. So if you're a man and you exist in duality, okay, when it comes to women, I'll take this woman out because she's beautiful. She doesn't look so good, so I'll tell her to come straight over. I'm on a drought, so I don't even care how the next woman looks. Whatever she tells me to do, I'm going to do it. That is a man that exists in duality. And so the universe is only responsible for bringing you the things that you unconsciously pray for. Every thought that you have is an unconscious prayer to the universe. And so if you're getting experiences that are frustrating you because you can't have a unilateral focus on what you really want, then you've sanctioned the universe to give that to you. The universe is giving you your duality of thought that you're giving to it. And so you have to be very careful about the prayers that you give to the universe. And that's how you remain a sex symbol man, is that you have a unilateral prayer to the universe. You don't entertain anything outside of women that want to have sex with you immediately. That's how you're always in the presence of women who want to have sex with you immediately. That's your unilateral prayer to the universe. And the universe is unilaterally bringing that to you. One, no other way. It's serving it up because you're giving the universe that level of thought and energy. And so this is how it goes when it comes to women. Women have an unconscious prayer to the universe before they leave the house every day. And there's no separation, whether it's nightlife, whether you catch her on a lunch break, whether she's in a grocery store, there's no separation. Every woman wants an extremely attractive man that has something fucking going for himself. She wants the most attractive man that she can get. That's her unilateral, unconscious prayer to the universe every day. And that's why women settle, because they couldn't get their prayer answered. So they settle. And so considering that's how the universe moves in our lives, then we have to be very careful about the prayers that we're giving to the universe. And the beautiful thing about the universe is that it's going to allow the two individuals who want the same things to cross paths. So there are many people crossing paths that necessarily can't capture what is being offered to them. The universe does not work for you, it works with you. Your preparation determines whether you can capture whatever the universe delivered to you. If you think about it, if you focus on it, the universe is going to put you in the path of it. That's the delivery right there. Whether you can capture it is based on your preparation. And so you'll have a man who makes up in his mind or has the thought, oh man, I don't want to go on dates. Like I haven't gotten in a while. I want to go out and I want to get some tonight. And so he'll come across a woman who had that same unconscious prayer. And they will cross paths because they had the same unconscious prayer to the universe. They gave the universe instructions. And so they cross paths, but yet and still that man is not able to have sex with that woman because the universe delivered them to each other's doorstep. But the woman still naturally has to desire you, which means that you didn't take what you asked for from the universe seriously if you didn't become a man that was a match for what you wanted. So how you capture what the universe is going to deliver to you is through preparation. And the beautiful thing about this is, okay, you're going to be in some situations and you and that woman are going to end up you're going to end up crossing paths, but she's just not going to be that attracted to you. And that happens. Universe brought you all together. But like I said before, your preparation is what makes you able to capture what the universe delivers to you. The universe is not responsible for the outcomes. That's you. That's your preparation. But the beautiful thing about the universe is that everything it delivers to you is for your good. And let me explain that. So the universe can deliver something to you, and you haven't evolved into a man that can capture that can receive it. But the universe is going to bring it to you, and it still serves you because it puts you close enough to it to learn the amount of work that you need to do to capture it. And so the universe is still serving you until you see those deliveries. You can't capture it, but the clues to the work is right there, and you begin to undertake the work. And now the universe can deliver it to you again, but this time you can capture it. That means you've graduated, you've elevated. And that's how it works. That's how you become a man that women want to have sex with immediately. You take what you pray to the universe for seriously. And that way you can capture it. And that side of every woman exists. Whether the society wants you to think it or not, that side of women exists. Every woman has it. Every woman has it. Her reality is suspended. That's why that red beam of lust, I used to talk about that, when we got deeper into my channel, when I first started taking YouTube seriously, that red beam of lust, it's a real thing. That's why that girl I talked about earlier in the video, she told me point blank, my mama said this, the society said this, but my lust said this. My nature said this. And you have to focus on a woman's nature, but it's not a thing of just being a sex symbol, man. You have to remain a sex symbol, man. If you want the universe to continue to deliver things to you and you can capture it, it's not looking at yourself like, oh, I've arrived. It doesn't work that way. You have to be in a perpetual state of personal growth. You have to explore yourself even deeper, even after you get the results that you want. That's how your experiences get better. And see, when a woman is into you and you're a representation of everything that she prayed for, see, that's why I make videos like the sexy, attractive man and the walk back. Be the more attractive man. I make videos like that because I'm showing you point blank that women are leaving the house, they're engaging in the nightlife, they're praying for an attractive man that they can have sex with on an unconscious level. That's what they're praying for. And they are forced to leave with men that are not a representation of the answer to their prayer, but he'll do. And then they see the man at the very last second because the universe is responsible for delivering. And so they see the man that they want at the very last second after they're walking side by side with the man that they were about to settle for, and they see the man that they prayed for. And what do? They drop that man off that they're walking side by side with, and they grab the man that they prayed for by the arm because he's a complete representation of everything that she wants. The universe brought it right to her doorstep. And it brought it to your doorstep as well. That's why you two cross paths. See, this stuff is real, man. It's guys around me that fucking hate me. They smile in my face, but I can feel the energy. I can hear the remarks. I can hear them taking the shots. I can hear all the jealous bullshit because they exist in duality. They exist in duality. They'll do anything for that pussy. Anything. Become any man they need to be. And so the experiences are all over the place. And then since they do anything for that pussy and sex is an equal exchange, that woman knows that she has leverage over him. And so they always complain. They come and complain to me, but you sanction the imbalance. And that's the thing about a sex symbol man. You've seen too much. You've experienced too much. And so your path is unilateral. Your prayers are unilateral. The offerings back to you are unilateral. So these men see me disciplined, refusing to abandon what I want, becoming a man every day that's more of a match for what I want. They see it, and they see women offer themselves to me, and it eats them up inside because I made a different choice than they did. And you have to make a different choice if you want a different result. You can be the man that's sitting on the sideline having frustrating experiences with women because you're not at one with yourself. You can't send a singular prayer to the universe. You can be that man, or you can be the man that makes a decision that you're going to evolve into the man that's a match for what you really want. See, women are satisfied on so many levels when they meet that man that the universe delivered to them. I can tell you about something recent. It's like you think it's the end of the night, but the universe does not work in time and space. It knows exactly when it's going to drop off whatever you pray for. And it's something recent. Walking back to my car, see a girl looks exactly like I like her to look. Tall, red bone. Again, it's a common theme if you watch my videos because I have a unilateral focus, and those type of women fucking love my 6'5" ass. Because I'm in shape. I take myself seriously, and I'm urging you to do the same thing. I'm not here to boast and all this other shit, man. I'm just telling you, man, you're going to be on one side of the aisle or the other. You're either a sex symbol, you're a fucking simp. And a simp is just an ignorant man that doesn't have a collection of experiences to undermine and undo the societal programming. That's what a simp is. But a sex symbol is too aware to ever simp. And so let's get back to the story. Yeah, man, this girl, I talked to her. She's attracted to me, I can tell. She diverts her attention somewhere else. I step the fuck off. She walks up to my car. Just like that. Just like that. She saw what she prayed for. Believe me, there were 50 million swinging dicks coming at this girl this night because she was gorgeous. But when she finds that man that's a representation of everything that she wants, everything else is suspended. Everything else is suspended. And we get back to my place, and she's like, yeah, let me get a shirt. I'm like, sure. That's, when girls get comfortable, they walk in, they take their shoes off, they put their purse down, your place is nice, it's smelling good, it's clean. It's that time of night. She's like, yeah, let me get real comfortable. Do you have a shirt for me? I'm like, sure. When they grabbed her shirt, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna grab one for myself. I don't want to, I can get out of this sweater real quick. And she's she takes the shirt and I take my shirt off because I'm about to, put on another shirt myself. She looks at me, she gets rid of the shirt, keeps her clothes on. And you know the rest, man. She couldn't even wait. That's when you're the man. That's an answer to the unconscious prayer that the woman gave to the universe. This has been Matthew C. Horne, author, motivational speaker, and dating coach. Bring you a video tonight just talking about be the man she wants to immediately have sex with. It's brought to you by my books, How to Get Beautiful Women and Everything Else You Want from Life. In addition to How to Be Appealing to Successful Black Men for Black Women. They're both available at my website, www.matthewchorne.com. Get your copies. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And to continue to push me with the algorithm so I can continue to bring you these elevated messages. And I hear you all in the comments. You want me to make videos on particular topics. You want me to answer your questions in the comments. It doesn't work that way. Any question you want answered has to be turned into a video. Okay? And, any topics of videos that you want me to make, it's a custom video that costs $150 or more. So if you want me to make a custom video for you, you send $150 more donation to my PayPal and my Cash App information that's in my video description. There's a note feature on PayPal and Cash App that appears before you complete your donation. You put the title of the video that you want me to make in that note feature and complete the donation, and that's it. Your video will be on my channel in 24 hours or less. If your subject matter is more nuanced than just leaving a note on PayPal or Cash App, you complete your $150 more donation without leaving a note. You bypass the note, make the donation completed, and then email me at matthewchorne.com with your more in-depth and nuanced descriptions what you want me to make your video on, and I'll have your video on my channel in 24 hours or less. If your thought process has been elevated, if you're better for having encountered my message, then I want you to make a donation to my PayPal and my Cash App information that's in my video description. I'll never tell you what to donate. Just donate according to how you've been impacted. I never take a donation lightly. Every donation continues to keep me in position to bring you this elevated game. And it keeps me in position to give you this elevated game so you can continue to elevate and grow and be that optimal sex symbol man on a regular basis. It's a very even exchange. Like I said, I never tell you what to donate. Donate according to how you've been impacted, all right? And thank you to everyone who's been donating. You all really stepped up this month. Thank you so much. Thank you all so much, okay? I really appreciate you all. And if you're in need of coaching, if you have different challenges, circular movements, frustrations, impediments in the dating space, then I'm your man. I can get you past it. I can take you to breakthrough so you become a man that you never have to revisit these inferior experiences. There's breakthroughs. You can have better experiences if you get coaching with me. I can't make it any more plain than that. If you're in need of coaching, you email me at matt@matthewchorne.com. In the subject matter of the email, you put coaching. In the body of the email, you put your name, your phone number, whatever issue that you're facing in the dating space. I'll do an assessment. Then I will email you back with the terms of the coaching. Once you accept the terms, we'll set a date and time for the coaching, and then you're going to get your breakthroughs. All that frustration, put it behind you because you're going to have a renewed mind, a better understanding, and consequently, you're going to have better outcomes. I'm still looking to fill the remaining slots of the 5 individuals who want to take a year-long coaching journey with me. In this year-long coaching journey, I want to do an assessment of where you are and where you want to be in the dating space. This is going to be a year-long coaching journey. I'm going to do that assessment, and then I'm going to create custom coaching and curriculum just for you. No 2 individuals are going to get the same coaching because this is tailored. This is individualized. And you're going to get a minimum of 3 coaching calls per week, and you're going to have 24-hour access to me as well, meaning that you can be going through anything. You can be going through anything with any situation, with any woman. In between the coaching calls, I can walk you through it and take you to the outcome that you need, give you the knowledge, the guidance, the wisdom, the advice. And I'm yours for an entire year. Imagine what your life is going to look like. You get with me for an entire year. I'm also going to meet up with every individual in person, no matter where you are in the world. That's why I'm only taking on 5 people. I want to meet up with everybody at least once. It's a lot of bandwidth of myself that I'm giving, from the accessibility to my willingness to even show up and coach you in person, okay? This is going to be a great experience. So if you're interested in my year-long coaching journey, then I want you to email me at matt@matthewchorne.com. In the subject of the email, you're going to put mentorship. In the body of the email, you're going to put your name, your phone number, and you're going to tell me exactly where you are in the dating space and where you want to be. I'm going to do an assessment, and I'm not going to email you back. I'm going to call you. We're going to get on the line. We're going to dialogue. We're going to decide if we're a good fit to work with one another over the course of a year. You give me 1 year of your life, you will be an unrecognizable force that gets optimal outcomes, and you're in a progressive and perpetual state of personal growth. You will be a changed man. Lastly, my dating coach community on the school platform. I want everyone to sign up. In my dating coach community on the school platform, what you're going to get from me is you're going to get custom videos that are not on YouTube that I put in the community exclusively. They're just for the community. I allow the members of the community to give me topics that they want me to make videos on. And also I make my own videos based on topics that I want to give as well. Every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have a live. We get on the line. We get on the live right in the school community. I do a monologue on a particular topic. And then the members of the community that are on the live get to discuss that topic with me back and forth. It's an amazing space for personal growth. After we discuss the topic, then I'm the dating coach for everyone in the community. I'm their dating coach for an hour. They get to ask me anything they want to ask me. Anything that's been going on that week, anything that's on their mind, I'm right there. I'm their dating coach right there in person every week. The monthly membership is very affordable, and I want to see everybody there. Every live we had is archived. Every custom video that I've made for the community is archived. There's dozens of videos that you can watch. You can join my community and watch and binge watch and grow. I have different series in there, Becoming a Sexy Attractive Man. I have club nights. I have all kind of custom material for you to binge and grow. It's an amazing space, okay? And you have personal access to me. We can commune during the week in the community as well. It's nothing like it, man. I want you all to sign up. The link to sign up will be in my video description. And I want everyone to sign up, join my community, okay? Other than that, I've enjoyed spending some time with you all tonight. Become the man that she wants to have sex with immediately. Be the man that attracts everything that you want to the unconscious prayers that you give to the universe. And be the man that can receive what is delivered to you. Remember, the universe does not work for you, it works with you. Your preparation determines if you get to capture everything that the universe delivers to you. And once you get enough deliveries, and once you can capture it enough times, then your mind is stained. It's impossible to go back to simple because you're too conscious and you understand all sides of women and you only entertain the best side of her, pure primal lust and desire. If it's pure, nature has sanctioned it. If it comes with conditions, then it's not going to work out in your favor. The society has sanctioned it. You have to decide what kind of man that you're going to be and what kind of experiences that you're going to have, which side of the aisle that you're going to exist on. Take yourself seriously, prepare for what you want, and then you will naturally be able to receive everything that is tailored to you. Send the right unconscious prayers to the universe and become a man that can receive everything that's for you. I see you all soon.